Rudnik here, and today is day 2 of dailying the Ricer Miata. We're still trying to break in the clutch. I'm giving her a little tiny bit of boost, I ain't gonna lie, like 3-4 pounds, but it's not gonna hurt anything. Today's plan, we gotta get tires for all of my wheels. I wanna get the SSRs on the Hotboi Miata. I wanna get tires for the CR Lies so we can put it on the Ricer Miata, and we can really see how it looks, and I can actually use them for drifting. We got a lot to do today. I'm really excited. I still want to make it to Treasure Coast at some point today, if that's even possible, but we'll see. We're going to the tire shop right now. Oh, there's a car there. Look at this. Oh, you can't see. I tried to turn the GoPro on. It didn't work. I just want to add, literally a month and a half ago, when I came back to Florida, I literally couldn't even push in the clutch to the Ricer Miata, like to even just back it up. And I just want to show you how good I can shift and how much progress that we've actually made in this month and a half. Oh, we're green. Then we got downshifts. So right now these tires are 205 50/15. The CR Lies are 16s. I think I like the 205 setup. We can definitely go wider, but I think if we just get the right tire, it's gonna have plenty of grip. And if not, I mean, realistically, we're gonna burn them off in an event anyways. So I'm just trying to feel out tires, see what I like, see what I don't like. So we're just gonna start at 205 50/16. Now, this is where it gets tricky. The SSRs right now have a 195 40/16, but you can see this is, I mean, it's sick, but this is not safe. One, if you're drifting and this gets debeated, this wheel is literally gonna be totaled. I don't want that. I believe if we go up to a 45, it might help a little. I kind of wanna go, I mean, 205, because if a 95 is stretching this much, I believe a 205 will be pretty good. So let's go either a 205 40/16 or a 205 45/16. We're gonna just go to the tire shop and see what they have, and we're gonna work from there. I think this is actually the first time I've ever driven a golf cart before, but took this from the tire shop real quick. Big shout out to Value Tire. They're literally across the street from my shop right over there. Always hooking it up. We got 6 tires now. We didn't get the best tires. One, because they only had 2 different tires in stock, and 2, the more I thought about it, it's like I don't even know like really what tire size I want to run, so I don't want to spend like $150 a tire right now if it's not like the stance or not the look or whatever we're going for. So we decided to get 6 Ironman. That's going to allow us to put the CR Lies on the Ricer Miata. We got 205 45/16. And we got actually the same size for the SSRs as well. Just 2 of them, because I want to see what the 205 45/16 looks on the SSRs. And that thing is Hotboi low, so I don't know how much tire we can actually fit under that. We're gonna find out today. Pop her in reverse real quick. Oh, my GoPro is gonna run out of memory for the 8th time this week. All right, so we got the CR Lies right here. I'm replacing these tires as well because they're the 195 40. I want to see what the 205 45 looks all around the car, so we're gonna do that. And we got the CR Lies that are brand freaking new, and then we got the SSRs. I am amped to get all tires on and see what the ignorant Miata actually looks like with the SSRs all on, because even Bob, the previous owner, he hasn't had them on yet because these are literally brand new. So I'm stoked. I'm really excited. They see me rolling. They hit, dude, this thing doesn't have brakes. Oh fuck, this is sketchy. Why did I do that? That was stupid. All right, I'm here. All right, so now that Value Tire has the wheels, we gotta take the Ricer. We're gonna go to AutoZone. I'm gonna get some transmission fluid so we can finish the other car. Gotta get a miscellaneous stuff, and then we gotta go to Treasure Coast because I need a cam sensor O-ring for the 2nd time. God damn it, but it's cool because we need to put miles on this car anyways to break in the clutch, so it's awesome. Got everything I needed right here. We're ready to go to Treasure Coast, boys. Just got out of Treasure Coast, like always. Big thanks. They're gonna be in the link below. Anything you need for a Miata, they got it. We got the cam angle, O-ring. We got lower control arms actually for the new Miata, so we can actually raise it a little more. And we also got some striker clips. Those ones right there, because with the roll bar, the OEM striker clips don't work. So I'm just gonna get it hard mounted actually to the body, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. All right, so we just got our wheels and tires back from the tire shop, and I thought putting a 205 on the SSRs would be a little less of a stretch, but it is still very stretchy, because if you look here, this is the 195, way too much. I'm like, all right, I'll just try the 205, see how it turns out. And it's still too much to the point where I'm comfortable drifting this wheel just because they're super expensive. What do you think? Too much of a stretch?
For drifting.
For drifting, yeah. No, this is like cool for a car show and stuff, but when you're actually sliding, this is no good. So we're definitely gonna have to go up a tire size on this again, but for now, this is okay, because really we're just doing test fitment. I'm trying to see where I like the car and everything, and where it's actually still drivable and still looking cool. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna throw the SSRs on the rear right now. It had the CR Lies, and in order to fit the CR Lies, he put a 2-inch spacer, dude. This thing is the biggest spacer I've ever seen in my life. So we're taking these off. The front has, what is this, a 1/2 inch or something? Has about a 1/2 inch spacer right there. So we're gonna try to put 0 spacers on the rear just to see what it looks like, see how much it's tucking and all of that stuff. Like I said, I got lower control arms from Treasure Coast, but we're just gonna put the SSRs on first and see how low and see how ignorant it actually is. So we haven't adjusted the suspension other than just cranking it up a little bit, because like I said in last video, I didn't want to crank it up too much because I don't want like the collar to like come out and it's the whole coilover snap. But we got Jack here. What do you think of the of the stretch?
I mean, I didn't know that was
a thing
possible.
Dude,
really.
I don't even know how wide these are. They look like 10s, dude. 195s on 10s.
Dude, I had a guy on my dyno one time that had a stretched like a 370Z.
Yeah.
And his stretch looked similar to this. And when dynoing the car, the tire popped off.
Come on, that's scary. Now we're definitely gonna be fixing this, but for now we're just trying to see what she looks like.
I mean, it sounds ridiculous when you try to tell somebody what size wheels you have on the car.
Yeah, it does.
Like what's the width on
Jesus, I actually don't even know. They look like 10s.
Bigger.
Bigger, you think?
They look bigger.
Dude, but honestly, that's not gonna, that might be it.
That's not enough.
That might, dude, feel it. Feel in
I
there.
know the front's not all the way down, but it doesn't go up too
Are you
much more.
trying to tuck the rim?
I'm just trying to make it so it's drivable.
I mean,
Is that drivable to you, Jack?
yeah, because he's got his hand in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's plenty of room.
I mean,
I think with a spacer we'd be
get a
fucked.
knuckle in there, but I can get
Fingers.
fingers in there.
I mean, I know.
I mean, you can't get a knuckle because of this, though.
I know there's people out there that will drive so they can fit a credit card in there.
Oh, that's
Dude,
me.
before you couldn't even fit a credit card under the side skirt.
Yeah, that's.
Insane. You could not put a credit card under the side skirt.
So what are you gonna do to fix that?
Fix what?
The side.
We raised it.
You did?
We raised the whole
How
car.
much did you raise it?
So we raised it 3/4 of an inch in the front, and this only 1/4 of an inch, just because he dropped the lower control arm. So I don't know how much I can actually twist the coilover up without it coming out of the bottom collar, you know?
Bob's gonna be so mad.
Nah, he was here. He's stoked. He's stoked that like the car is actually going to be driven, because like he built it and he liked it, but he kind of lost interest when he got his M3.
Yeah.
So
I don't blame him.
he's happy to see it progressing.
At least it went to the right person.
I think so. I'm sure some people on the internet don't think so, but I think so.
I mean, you know, I think that when it comes down to this type of stuff, there's enough Miatas out there for everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
And you, of all people, need to have as many of them as you can.
I love Miatas, dude.
You know what I mean? 1
Miata, 2 Miata, 3 Miata, 4. You can't see them, but they're out there.
It's like a little nursery.
They're just spread around the complex.
I know. every
I saw
time.
like 6 of them.
Yeah, I have 2 Miatas for the amount of parking spots I have, so I gotta spread them around in the complex, you know?
At least people don't get tired of seeing the same one.
Yeah, no, and I'm happy that we have a new one, just because, I don't know, I find it enjoyable to work on Miatas at the end of the day. I think it's fun.
I agree. I think that this is like one of the most underrated starter cars out there.
For sure.
If you're looking for your first car, or even if you're just looking for a second car to have fun with, you just can't beat them.
Or if you want to learn how to work on a car.
Especially.
Yeah, and especially because they're non-interference, so you can just try a timing belt. If you mess up, it just doesn't run. You're good, you know. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is okay for now. We're still gonna take the lower control arms off and stuff. I actually just want to drive it and see how ignorant it is at this height. See if like I can hit bumps without it scraping and stuff like that. But before we do that, we got to raise it back up. I got to put transmission fluid in it, and we have to change that cam sensor O-ring. So we're gonna do that right now. We just filled up the transmission. I just thought some OGs would think this is cool. I was going through my toolbox, and this is the Acura key to the Acura Fire car. I just thought it was pretty cool that I still have this thing. Maybe I'll do it. I don't even think I could do a giveaway, dude. This is some sentimental shit. This is my first arrest. Dude, this is my first arrest, Jordan.
Are you bragging that it's a...
I guess I shouldn't be bragging about that, right?
You should be saying it's my only arrest.
That's not true. All right. So I was going through my toolbox, and I like to keep the keys that like the cars that I really like. So this one right here, this is actually the first Ricer Miata key. It gave me two. I got a red one and I got this one. And the first time I put it in the door, the thing just started twisting. So I'm like, okay, well, that's broken. Kept that one. This is actually to the GMC Sierra that I bought from Tommy. That someone probably owns it from auctions now. If I ever see it, I can steal it. That's cool. This one is actually Anton's spare key. He left it in my truck, so I kept it because it's kind of cool. And someone actually bought that, so if I ever see it, I can steal that. This, dude, if you're an OG, this is the Ricer Civic key. Not that one. I'm talking about the purple boy. So this is pretty freaking sick. And then obviously we got the Acura. I have actually the Camry key as well. That's in my lockbox. The good old OG Camry starts. I still have that key. So, and then we got the BMW key. Oh, yeah, dude, check it out. All right, so we're pulling the Miata out, driving it for the first time. I'm just gonna walk through. We tightened the transmission, all that's good. It's filled, cam angle's done, everything is good. We should be fine. Just running it through the back of my head, everything is tight. Don't wanna miss anything and have this thing fall apart on the side of the road.
You know what my seat is, right?
The Haltech?
The Haltech is my seat.
You gotta lean on the Haltech, dude. We're on blocks of wood, so this should get interesting. I'm too fat, so I don't fit in this seat. It's really hard for me to get in this car. The seat's made for a toddler.
I fit perfect. Fuck you.
Hey, Jordan, I'd like to apologize about yesterday's video, man.
I don't fucking care. It was out of context.
I'm really sorry I called you a midget, Jordan.
Fuck you, fat ass.
People think I'm like so mean to Jordan, but I guess they just don't understand like the relationship
I throw
we
it
have.
back at him, but when he edits the videos, he cuts it out because he's mad about it.
Yeah, or I try to make like, oh, poor Jordan, I don't want people to get mad because he's making fun of me, so then cut it out. But then I keep what I talk shit in, and I get shit
I'm
on.
in a bride right now. Look how small I am.
Yeah. You want to hold this?
God, oh, I'm like, what is that screw digging into my ass?
Yo, this is for the bass. I don't even think I showed them, but it's got one hell of a subwoofer back there.
Like
woofer? Did I say woofer?
Woofer.
Subwoofer. All right, so this is my favorite part of the car. You ready? This one doesn't work. This is for two-step, but it's a switch, so we're gonna flick it. We from Japan, boy. We forgot to tighten the belt. We're gonna drive around, let this thing warm up real quick, and feel it out. All right, guys, so I'm just driving the car right now. I'm like trying to get it to rub. I'm trying to hit potholes and stuff. The front, we definitely mastered. We don't have to go any higher with this. I don't know if the side skirt's gonna fit. We still have to test fit those. We need to raise the back just a tiny bit because when we're turning right, it starts to actually rub just a little bit. It looks sick though. If we can go up maybe half an inch and it's just tucking tire instead of the rim, even though it looks kind of badass, I think we're gonna be pretty good. So we're just gonna go for a couple pulls in Mexico. And dude, look how good this thing looks. God damn. I'm actually like happy I can drive it around without cringing because before, dude, it was literally so bad that it was slamming the subframe. It was slamming the side skirts. The side skirts were falling off. It was an absolute nightmare. We're gonna try to riv nut the side skirts on, but we still want to make it like really easy to pop off, because when the side skirts are on, obviously we can't get it on the lift and stuff. And it seems like this is gonna be on the lift quite a few times, because when it's finally ready, we're gonna beat the absolute balls out of this thing. Hey, what do you know? The tach doesn't work in this car either.
At all, though.
No, nothing. Yeah, see, we got a little bit of rub. Sorry in advance, Jordan. I want to see if we rub leaving here.
That's it?
I hate you so much. Let's race, Jordan.
All right, leg race.
I hate you.
Yeah, you're fucked.
All right, let's see if we rub. I'm not gonna give no fucks. It feels good though, and I actually like that I can go, like I can switch lanes without hitting the reflectors in the road.
Yeah.
We gotta put the side skirts on and still see if it's drivable.
Ooh.
That's gonna be hard.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's where it's gonna be tricky. I think it looks sick now. It's got all the same wheels on it. Now we can put the CR Lies on the ricer. It's gonna be sick, dude. She gets down a little bit. All right, so we're stopping at AutoZone real quick because we noticed that the coil unplug doesn't have any nuts, so you can just kind of floppy dick them out. So we're just gonna get some nuts for that real fast, and we're gonna head back to the shop. All right, guys, well, the car is back together. We just put the side skirts on. Yeah, does this look taller? The front, right? Yeah, that side is definitely just way taller than this side. I mean, obviously we still have some adjustments to make. We still have to get an alignment on this car. Like, this car is not done, but we're just trying to, like, this is the height where I think we're gonna be safe at, because before you couldn't even put a hand under the side skirt, and like now you're good. Like, this is plenty of clearance for drifting and stuff, and it still looks good. I kind of like the other side better. I think we're gonna lower this side to even out that side. Let's actually bring it over there. I want to drive it because I totally didn't pay attention. We looped the power steering to the rack itself, so it should feel better than it just being wide open. I didn't even like pay attention to it because I forgot about it. So we're gonna actually drive this car one more time, drive it around, see if the side skirts hit anything, and just see if it overall is a good drive. So we just came back to this place because it's even and you can kind of walk around the car and see the whole thing. So I actually know why it's uneven. When he came to show me the car and he came to my shop, I was like, dude, why is one side way lower than the other? He's like, I kind of just threw him in. I didn't really adjust the height to where I wanted it. And I forgot that he said that, and I adjusted the coilovers all evenly. So we just have to kind of go back, actually measure stuff and make it right. But Jordan, what do you think? Do you think we should keep it this height, the little higher, just because we're 205s in the rear? We need to go to at least 215s. So when we're in 215s, that's gonna rub bad. Because look at this. I mean, we do have a full finger. We might be better off just leaving it at this height. I don't think it looks bad. And we have to go 215s in the front, dude. This is gonna be actually a big issue.
I mean, go look at the other side. The other side's lower.
The other side's lower, yeah.
The back is lower.
Dude, it looks so baller like this though. It looks so sick, but we can't do that.
The only thing, if you want to do 215s without running a smaller wheel while keeping it at a height that's not like super high,
Yeah.
it needs camber put into it
Well, we want zero camber.
on the rears.
Yeah. Like, we could put camber into the front all day. I'm cool with that, but I want a nice even contact patch for drifting. It's gonna be tricky. It's definitely gonna, I'm not saying it's gonna be fucking easy.
It's gonna work with these wheels because they look pretty close to a zero offset.
Yeah.
You need a positive offset.
I guess we're gonna find out, huh?
Real positive offset.
Yeah.
If the faces were sticking out another inch or two.
Regardless, we're not gonna be drifting this car with how this front is set up. I mean, dude, this thing is probably, I can fit my whole finger through that, dude.
It It looks like it's getting worse.
It looks like it's about to debead, actually. Dude, yeah, no. I can't fit my full finger.
From taking the turn.
Oh no, dude, the tire's about to actually debead. Dude, look, I can't fit my full finger here. And you can fit your full finger right there. That is crazy. So we're definitely gonna get new tires for this ASAP. I guess I might as well go for the 215s. We're kind of all over the place. I'm probably gonna get I'm gonna get two 215s to start, just to test fit them in the front. Those are okay for now. We're not drifting, but we definitely need to get 215s for the rear too, because I still don't feel comfortable drifting this. God forbid there's like a rock or there's a pothole on the track. If a pothole hits this tire, this thing's gonna fly off and it's just gonna ruin these wheels. And these are like $3,000 wheels, so we don't want to mess with that. I think we made good progress though. I mean, from can't really drive it to fully driving. Other than that, I don't know how he dailied like this, dude. I keep going back. This is bad. This is freaking bad, dude. But I think we're gonna end the video right here. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. Next thing that we're gonna be doing with this car, I'm gonna actually hit up Harvey right now. Hopefully he can squeeze me in tomorrow or something. All I need him to do is make a little mount for the power steering cooler, and then we'll be good to go. At first I thought we needed this, but we ended up figuring this out. It's a little ghetto. Maybe, I mean, if he has the time, he can just fix this. In a perfect world, this would be kind of turned around so it can easily just connect from here to there instead of looping it around the intercooler piping. But after that, we'll have power steering. Like I said, we depowered the wreck correctly, so it actually feels pretty good, but power steering is always better. I already did the outro, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna put the CR Lies on the Ricer Miata, and we got a ton of other things to do as well, so peace out. Before I came home to edit this video, I actually put the CR Lies on the Ricer Miata, and it looks so freaking sick. Looks way better than it does with the 949s, just because the 949s are bronze and it doesn't flow with the car. You guys will understand completely in tomorrow's video. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.